Hey, this is Matt from Z93 in Saginaw. Who am I speaking to?
This is Andy Kaufman. Who's this?
My name is Matt. Andy Kaufman. I thought Andy Kaufman was dead.
You fell for that, too. This is great. The good day is becoming amazing.
Man, I watched the Jim Carrey movie. I've seen the Jerry Lawler video. You have everybody snowballed on this whole death thing.
It's so easy to do. It's America. We're controlled by a lion-ass government that's hiding everything on the planet from us to basically destroy us and have us destroy ourselves. So, of course, it's easy to fake your death.
Were you... I mean, it sounds like you were way ahead of this whole government conspiracy stuff way before anybody else.
Well, I don't think ahead of it, but there's no mystery that free energy is available, and there's technology that uses free energy that we don't need to grind up a bunch of the earth and supply for people and charge them. But our government decided that, we don't want to give them technology that doesn't need this crap. We don't want to tell them that. We want to charge them for this stuff and watch them implode and create, class issues. And so that's kind of what's been going on for a long, long time.
So Andy, where have you been all these years?
Well, basically, I spent a lot of my time in Wichita, sometimes at Itchituckney, and every once in a while I do venture on up to somewhere in Wyoming. I don't want to give away my secret spot, but we do have high-speed internet, though, so I am in touch.
I got to imagine that a guy being so secretive, the world of the internet has got to be amazing are you into the crypto game yet, Andy?
Well, let's just say you think you're purchasing some other NFT-esque utility situation. You've purchased a lot of mine already. I do exist in several metaverses.
Wow, that's it's mind-blowing to think that we all are under the impression, and we've been led to believe that Andy Kaufman died years and years ago, even though some had said it was going to be his biggest joke ever, and now you're telling me that Andy Kaufman, it sounds like the Elon Musk of the NFT world.
I think you misunderstood.
Okay.
This is Randy Kaufman.
Randy Kaufman. Okay, a little bit different.
Oh, really?
I think so. Andy Kaufman was a comedian. Randy Kaufman, I don't know if I know. What would I know you for, Randy? Besides, spending money on the Ape NFTs, the Board Yacht Club NFTs, which it sounds like you're... What else is Randy Kaufman known for? Because we know Andy.
Oh, okay. My God, this is... I'm so sorry. Well, basically, around these parts, I'm the all-time 17-year bingo champion. So that's mainly what I'm known for and where I get all my swag from. And I get all the discounts at the restaurants and, get most of my partnership, romantic relationships from, when you're really good at something, people just jump on the bandwagon. Yeah.
Now, Randy, when you say you're a bingo champion, do you have any, I can't believe that I'm talking to somebody so successful in the world of bingo. Do you have any tips for me as I get older and I find myself perhaps frequenting bingo halls? Can you make any suggestions, any way that I can up my bingo game?
Well, it's kind of like backgammon. You see, you can every once in a while get a little lucky and beat someone really good, but in the long haul, you're going to get your ass beat by someone really good because they're ultimately going to outmaneuver you. So in bingo, there is a tactic to picking, mysterious random balls out of the tub. You just got to know how to count them. You got to have really good vision, and you got to have your mind in the right place and manifest it. If you put it out there, like I'm gonna win, man. I'm getting the O or the N or the I or the G or the B that I'm missing. That row, whatever you need, it'll happen. Just put it out there.
Randy, I don't want to call you out on this, but I know card counting is bad. When it comes to bingo, is ball counting one of those things that's allowed, or did you just sort of let out your secret as to how you become this champion?
No, you got to understand, there's some understood rules. In bingo, well, those haven't been defined yet. So I had to find a niche where it hasn't really truly been legally defined. And so I'm a counter all day, man. I count my 2 nuts in my sack every day. And, just like every other person with 2 nuts in their sack. So I can count the balls in the sack up on the stage.
So being a bingo champion, I got to imagine that you've won a lot of purses over the years. You've collected a lot of bingo money. What does Randy Kaufman do with all those bingo winnings besides the NFTs and the owning, high-speed internet in Wyoming, which seems like a luxury to Wyoming. What else is Randy Kaufman spending his money on, his bingo winnings?
Well, I'm trying to get the axe from The Shining right now from Sotheby's auction. I got to tell you, it's going to be pretty damn expensive. But besides that, I do collect lots of things, man. I collect, oh, my God, I don't even want to get into all the stuff I collect. You might think I'm a little bit more interesting than I already am.
I mean, I'm intrigued by the Shining axe. I mean, I saw that was going to go for what, $500,000, some crazy amount of money that they were going to sell that for. If Randy Kaufman could get his hands on that, that's got to be like the coup de grace. That's got to be the trophy of your collection.
Well, I'm going to aim for it. I'm really going to try my bestest. To be honest, I've got about 19 station wagons from the year 1971 to the year 1979, mint condition. And that's what I seek out the most in the world. Station wagons, pristine. Only that body style from 71 to 79, American made.
That is impressive. I recently saw, and I don't know if you've heard of this band, Limp Bizkit, but they've started bringing back this dad resurgence. I've seen the resurgence of the station wagons, and it sounds like, you're the guy. You're the guy when it comes to station wagons.
About that. You know what? Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
About you mentioned you touched a nerve here. Okay, I've got a boner right now just because of what you said. A hard-on boner.
Okay.
Those guys are punks, man. They're barnacles. They're useless. That moron of the lead singer of that band, Breadhead, whatever his name is, he literally, I have been privy to the fact that he stole my idea about collecting station wagons just so he could foreshadow the idea of something with his stupid ass song, Daddy Vibrato, whatever it's called. I forgot. But I heard about it, and I don't like him at all. And I think if anybody would waste their time, their hard-earned money, or get off of their couch to go see that stupid-ass band and have a great time bouncing around like a pogo stick and just letting go of all that, they're just stupid people. I tell you right now, do not waste one thought. Don't mention that band's name. They suck. They always suck, and they still suck. And so you tell that guy, Breadhead, whatever his name is, that if I find him, I am going to whip his little ass.
All right. I didn't mean to strike a nerve with you. I apologize. But now that I've got the guy that they're, ripping off for this whole dad vibes thing, I've got to ask, as a dude who's approaching 40, I don't have kids, but I want to embrace my inner dad. Randy, can you help me? What do I need to do to embrace my daddom?
Okay. Well, that's a intriguing question. I really like your thought process here. What I think you should do is embrace your inner dad. First of all, is own it, man. It's inevitable that this is just a temporary little thing on a time jump here we're doing in these physical shells. But I can tell you, dads have a grace and swag about them, The dads used to be lame. In my opinion, loving dads never lame. Stylistically, times have changed, man. We got to just keep things flowing. So to get your dad on, to really have your dad set as what'd you say, 40-something-year-old? Well, you keep your chin up, and you wear and do anything you feel fits your inner self. Don't care what anyone thinks about you. Treat everyone fantastic and treat the children fantastic, because definitely you're a dad, first of all. And I don't mean the kind of daddy that's getting smacked upside the taint by a mama. I don't mean that kind of daddy. I'm talking about a dad, a real dad, a dad that is responsible, who takes care of people, that nurtures people, that they can invest their trust and their, anything into. So that's what you got to do. I don't really know how to answer the question, but I do know some polyesters cut off about 4 inches above the ankles, some nice fancy silk socks, and maybe some slip-ons and a polyester wing collar shirt could probably do it.
I was going to ask you about the style, and I've got a beard right now, but I feel like, if I really want to be dad, if I want to embrace my dad vibes, I got to rock the stash. I've got to have the lip foliage kicking. What kind of suggestions do you have to grow the best womb broom?
Well, facial hair is an option as dad, but I can tell you right now, do you have the ability to grow that hair on top of your head or not?
I do have hair on my head, yes.
Okay, well, that's an interesting scenario. I'd say when it comes to facial hair, close your eyes and just picture the most handsome dad ever just coming up and talking softly into your ear. giving you a little whisper, a little something, something. And as he's doing it, which part of his face would you like to lightly brush your face? And you go, oh, that felt good. Well, that's where you put the hair. It's basically that simple.
Okay, so focus on a spot. I got it. Okay.
Focus on a spot.
I don't want to bring this up again, but I know you talked about how much Breadhead and Limp Bizkit, how much those guys aggravate you. I hate,
God, you said that name again, man.
I know. I'm sorry, and I don't want to talk about this, but I want to let you know that if you have a trip planned for Saginaw, Michigan on May 19th, they're going to be here. So if you really wanted to confront them...
Hey, are you me? Are they going to be where?
Saginaw, Michigan, Dow Event Center, May 19th. You could settle your score with them right here in mid-Michigan.
You know what? I got goosebumps all over my body and in places that I've never even knew I could get the gooses. But I'll tell you something. Saginaw, Michigan? Did you say Saginaw?
Yeah, Saginaw, Michigan. Yeah, May 19th.
I'll show up there with my sag and all. You know what I'm saying? And I will find that dip, and I will confront him. And I'm going to pull up in one of my most classic wagons. So what date is that again? Please tell me.
Thursday, May 19th at the Dow Event Center.
Donovan?
Dow Event Center?
Dow Event Center.
There
Understood.
You go. Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? Don't let anyone know about this information, about this deal, okay? Just don't do that.
Okay.
I'm going to come there by myself. I don't need any entourage. I don't need posse. I don't need nothing. And I'm going to have my moment with that fool. Thank you for this information. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll make sure if you want primo parking at the show to put your station wagon right up front, I can make that happen for you. I have connections.
Are you serious?
You won't have to pay for parking or anything, Randy. I'll take care of you.
This is incredible. You know what? I'd like to treat you to something. I'm going to figure out what it is. But you, my friend, you have struck a chord with me, and I will take you up on that party spot. And do me a favor. If you have a way to reach people, talk to them, communicate, spread the word, clearly a collective awareness and awakening is coming because all this stuff we're living in is not real, being fed to us. But I will tell you, no matter what, tell these listeners of yours, don't waste a red American penny. Do not waste it. Do not waste your time. Do not ever spend a second supporting that band that you mentioned, Limp Bizkit. Okay?
I can't believe the words came out of your mouth.
Well, I'm about to vomit, and I've got acid reflux right now, so I'm gonna have to go here shortly.
No, Randy, I appreciate you taking some time. Please go. Yeah, this is on me. I'm sorry for even bringing them up, but I'm looking forward to seeing.
I'm better now. Guys, can you get this off my shoes, please? Go buy another pair of shoes. Thank you.
I'm looking forward to seeing you, your station wagon, your polyester here on May 19th. If we can make this happen, I'm excited to see it.
Me and you, wherever the local buffet is, if it's Sizzler, Ryan's Steakhouse, I don't care. We're going to get some fried okra, brother.
I am excited. Randy, thank you so much, man. We'll talk soon.